Let's talk about Aunt Lydia and the Testaments. And this is going to contain a bit of spoilers from the book, so if you don't want to hear that, I'd scroll on. But in the book, The Testaments, we get a big backstory for Aunt Lydia, and her backstory kind of really plays into the background of how people in Gilead, commanders, not just commanders, I guess, but just aunts, anybody like that, got their positions. Because in the story of the Testaments, Aunt Lydia was a judge before, and then she became an aunt. And so we kind of get that story. And I really hope they keep that in the show because that was a big part of it. And we get that backstory that we kind of didn't get a lot of from The Handmaid's Tale. But at the end of The Handmaid's Tale, we did see Aunt Lydia get her redemption sort of started when she allowed Janine to keep baby Angela. And we kind of saw that trickled in through The Handmaid's Tale, her getting softer, her kind of realizing like what she helped build and how bad this place has become. And the Testaments is the catalyst of that, and her kind of, connecting Daisy and Agnes, and then them eventually working together to try and take down Gilead. But with her story, I really hope they keep a bunch of the book stuff in there because that's an important part for me. Like, I feel like we need to see that portion of it, when they're all wrangled into that stadium and how she became who she was. And I don't know, I just really hope they keep that in there. I'd love to know your thoughts because they're changing a lot of the book versus the show. I hope they don't change that. Do you think they'll change that? I'm hesitant. I'm excited for the show, but I'm also like cautious for the show because I know it's not going to be the same as The Handmaid's Tale, but it'll still be like the same world. So I'm just very curious and interested to see how they're going to do this. I'm excited for it. I'll still be covering it on my podcast, so you can find that in my bio. I'll start covering it again when the show's started, which is in about 10 days. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts on what you think they're going to do with Aunt Lydia's story.